station, and make sure you hit subscribe and the notification bell. And if you're returning, make sure you say something and say hello. I'm Steve Klein. This is my wellness quest. Come walk with me wherever you're around the world. I walk live each and every day as long as I can when I say that, because I'm from Boston and we had such a bad winter that my goal was to walk every day and get to the mall, and I just couldn't do it. And today it's going to be 100 degrees here in Boston, so I say do it anyway, but just be careful, obviously, because it's going to be really hot. And it's about 9:30 in the morning here. It's already about 90 degrees. And I'm walking on the street today because, as you can see over here, the track is closed because they're going to do fireworks in my town. I live in the town of Lexington, the birthplace of America, where the shot went around the world, the Star of Revolution. So I think the fireworks might be tonight, actually, a couple days earlier. I'm not really sure. So anyway, even though it's warm, I say, make a commitment to keep moving your body each and every day. I was going to go to the mall actually today. I think I'm going to do that tomorrow or the next couple days because it's going to be too crazy. We have a carnival in our town as well, and plus the heat is just going to be really, really hot. I think today is the worst day on this heat wave that we have. It's just crazy. But you know what? I live in New England, and they always say wait 5 minutes and the weather will change, and that's so true. We got from extreme winters to extreme summers now, it seems, and it's just crazy. So anyway, I had some health issues where I almost died. Took Advil, vomited blood, went through me in 2 different ways, ended up in the hospital, okay? And they said, I don't know how you drove here because you lost so much blood. And they said, you're going to the ER. I thought I was dead, okay? They thought I had cancer, or they thought I had an ulcer. They didn't know. Thank God I didn't have any of that. But I did have a hiatal hernia and really bad acid reflux. And I'm a balloon artist is what I do, believe it or not. I actually run and produce a balloon convention as well in Las Vegas. And I was inflating the balloons by mouth. And those balloons that you twist and make animals with and more, the pressure is serious. That pressure caused all this along with the Advil. It was terrible. So they scared the crap out of me. Sorry about that. I had a call coming in and it knocked me out. Anyway, they told me to get on Nexium. If I didn't get on Nexium, they said that I would get cancer. So I listened to them, and with lots of side effects, like bone loss, I found out going to the dentist. They said, wow, when I did my x-rays, you had a lot of bone loss. You're kind of young for that. And that really scared the crap out of me. So I started taking my health seriously. Of course, the first wake-up call was bleeding, vomiting blood. However, I did have some other issues before that. I had some tonsil issues where my tonsils were the size of golf balls. And in my 30s, I had them removed. It was really painful. And somehow they grew back, okay? They were huge, and I kept getting strep throat over and over again. So anyway, my health thing is real interesting, as everybody's is. So I started researching and found ginger and turmeric, but not just any ginger and turmeric, and muscadine. I one that was high impact, that the soil has been tested over and over again, and it's a full root, and it's cooked at a low heat. It really does do so many things like absorption, helps with inflammation, helps with digestion, blood flow, all that, and repair. It's probably the number one thing in the world that's been around for thousands of years. However, it's not all the same. It's just not. So I found, I'm not a doctor, not making claims, but I work with them. And one naturopath that went to medical school helped me. And he said that most doctors that go to medical school, they don't learn much about nutrition at all. They barely know anything about it. It's interesting. That's why I choose to have a doctor for my physical that's a DO. And I also go to a naturopath and just pay them out of pocket after all that. And I hope that you take your health seriously too. And if anything, like I said, I'm going to walk over here a little bit. If anything, like I said, come walk. Walk with me. You know what I'm saying? Do a little something. Do a little movement. That helps with your inflammation. That helps with so many things. After COVID, I found I had a fatty liver going kind of on and off of keto. And my mom, had dementia as our caretaker. And she wanted me to eat with her certain things I didn't really want to eat, and she was getting like a kid, like argumentative. So I didn't want to fight her, and plus I was very stressed out. So I ended up cheating off of keto, as I was pretty strict on it, and lo and behold, and the stress levels and all that caused all that. So I want to be consistent and persistent. I want to be accountable, right, to my wellness quest and to you here on YouTube, which is great. Every time I come on, there's a new audience, right? And I hope that you're inspired too to, even though it might be too hot, too cold, whatever it might be, that you figure out a way too. But I do want you to be careful. I do want you to take like this kind of heat here in Boston seriously, and up and down the East Coast. I'm going to turn around here. And because it's no joke, right? And you got to definitely make sure that you're hydrated and keeping track of all that. And you want to make sure that, you're not in the sun too much, and also wearing the right sunblock. I got some burns a little bit on the back of my neck and stuff. I was like, whoa. So I looked up a natural sunblock on Amazon. I ordered it, and it's been amazing. But I also use silver, okay, because it helps with burns and stuff. Just amazing. And I have some of that. Hello there. I had to stop. Sarah Thack Bisht. I'm in Boston. Where are you? Welcome to my station. And I love this because we always have new people chatting from all around the world. And I always say, come walk with me wherever you are. Today, I'm improvising. I do have a track in my town, and I'm walking on this kind of on the sidewalk today because they're going to be doing fireworks in my town. So they shut down the track for the next couple of days, I believe. So we have big celebrations here for the 250th anniversary of America. This is the birthplace of America where I live. I live in the town of Lexington, Concord, where the shot went around the world. The start of the revolution is where I live. So anyway, we have a carnival as well. So anyway, it's very hot here. It's going to be 100 degrees. I can feel the heat right now. It's very, very hot. And I think right now it's in the 90s already, or close. It's going to be over 100. How about where you are? Where are you from? It's going to be a scorching day. So I do push myself to walk 5 miles. Today, I'm probably going to break it up. I think the rest I'm going to go to the mall. I'll go live at the mall another day. I don't want to go live at the mall too many days in a row. I might have to, though, for a couple days on this, because I don't know with the festivities here. Like, I came down here the other day, I was walking on the track, but now they really blocked it. So I couldn't walk on the track today at all. There's like a gate there. So I really couldn't walk there today. So I'm kind of walking around it. Give it a guess. I have no idea. No clue. This station is for adults only, 18 and above. Keep that in mind. And if you are working on your wellness quest, then this is speaking to you to come walk with me wherever you are. If you had a life-changing experience, almost died, I'd love to know about it. And I'd love to know that you are taking your health seriously, and no matter what, you keep it moving. Like I said, just be careful on this heat, but I do think you should get moving and do it anyway, right? But most likely, I probably should have went to the mall today, because it is hot. So I'm probably gonna end this soon, walk back, and then go to an air-conditioned place to finish my walk. This is it's brutal today. I think today's gonna be the worst day, actually. But I don't give myself excuses, but you gotta be safe and careful, okay? And you gotta definitely listen to your body. And, if it was me, I would go to a mall, like I said, and that's AC'd. And again, everybody starts at a different level of movement, right? But I do know that moving your body is always great. And if you are in a bad situation with your health, you need to work with your doctor on that, right? Or some kind of medical person to make sure that you're doing the right thing. So anyway, this is my story, and I'm sticking to it. And come walk me around the world. Keep it moving. Take your health seriously. Track everything. Look at the different benefits. And when you're consistent and persistent, there's so many great things, from better sleep to, like, let's say, no back pain, clearing your mind, weight loss, so many great benefits. They say with a fatty liver, and walking is great, and walking 10,000 steps is like magical. They say that losing 10% body fat really can do a good number on reversing it. That's what they say. So all good stuff. So anyway, that's my story. Make sure you hit subscribe, the notification bell. We did hit 215 the other day, and then I think we went to 214, but I'd love to keep it going and get to 250 with your help. But I only want people to subscribe that are on the same regiment, that want to be inspired to walk and to take their health seriously. And that's what my avatar is. That's not for everybody, just the right people. And I so appreciate everybody watching, and I so appreciate everybody chatting. You guys have a good day. Keep the hammer down. Be safe. Drink your water. Make sure that you're walking, but walking, like I said, in a cool spot, and just track everything. And